Greetings, one and all. I am Castantino, and today we will be beginning our journey through the Star Wars storyline. I have decided that we will be doing this chronologically, so we will be starting at Episode 1, The Phantom Menace, and ending somewhere. I don't know. But this series will include all the major trilogies, including Sham Wars. Yeah. And as an added bonus, because I like the movie personally, we'll be going through Rogue One. So, I have my book here. Let's get started. As you all know, Star Wars, it's an important film when the Star Wars scroll comes up. So let me summarize the entire events of the first few minutes to you in probably a minute or two. Cowardly corporate types, mad about having to pay taxes, blockade a rather insignificant planet. High Chancellor sends 2 Jedi to negotiate an end to the hostilities. After speaking with their Sith executive officer, Darth Sidious, the corporation immediately sends the Jedi a counteroffer of droids and poison gas. The Jedi, not impressed with this offer, immediately counter that offer with lightsabers and storming the bridge. In the fact of escalation, and they again, Trade Federation counteroffers with moving droid turrets. Shielded moving droid turrets. To which the Jedi, sadly, are forced to run for it, and prompting Obi-Wan Kenobi to bring about the one line, negotiations were short. Let me just go say something about this. Alright, because and this is going to be jumping ahead a little bit too. Now, when they asked to board the Federation ship, they were told, here's basically how, this isn't basically, this is how it goes. The captain calls, the ambassadors who are the Supreme Chancellor would like to board your ship. Here's what the chameleon-looking guy says. Of course, us, as you know, our blockade is perfectly legal. And we would be happy to... How is it legal? How is blockading a planet that's part of a major government? I'm guessing they're supposed to be a big deal. How is that legal? You are literally... So it's legal to blockade a planet, no matter how insignificant, and Naboo's pretty insignificant in the mass. There's only one reason Naboo's of any importance, and that would be, yeah. Naboo has nothing to offer the rest of the world, the galaxy. They elect a 15-year-old to be their queen. And it's legal to starve these people because you don't want to pay your taxes. Wrap your head around that one if you can, dear viewers. I only thought of that after all this. So, then we're introduced to Queen Amidala, who's still thinks that negotiations will work, despite the fact that communications are now being shut down all over the planet. And then, of course, I'll get to my opinion of the Queen later on. But this next one, this next character does not really need any introduction. In fact, oh boy. We're introduced to Jar Jar Binks, who is honestly, I can understand him being scared. I can understand him being confused about what's going on, so I won't say nothing about that. Qui-Gon literally freaking tackling him. Why? You couldn't have just shoved him down? No. I'm not even sure if it was a tackle. Was it Jar Jar jumping on him? I have to see that again. It's like, this is just the start of Lucas. Let's get this out of the way real quick. The only reason Jar Jar was even in this film was to push toys. That's it. Just to push toys for kids and stuff. It's like, dude, for a series which has a bounty hunter that appears for maybe maximum 10 minutes in the entire series, and he's one of the most popular characters? Oh my god. Oh my god. And what's worse is he becomes more important in the storyline later on in the series. Oh my god. Like, I know what he was going for with Jar Jar, but it... Anyway, so Jar Jar owes him a life debt. That's about as useful as a freaking punch to the face, in my opinion. Takes him to the Gungan City, where they meet Boss Nass. See, there's a lot of scenes. The Gungans overall, I don't mind them. I don't mind the Gungans. I mean, they have, like, Boss Nass is goofy. Guys like Captain Tarpus, who actually are serious and stuff, and then you got Jar Jar, who's goofy times 11. Ugh, Lucas, George, what the fudge? Okay, they go through the planet core, where that you could basically play that video game Subnautica, get a little deep enough, you can basically find the same things. Alright. Okay. No. The rescue scene. Okay, let's get to the rescue scene. The rescue scene, because this is basically the start of the Jar Jar experiment. This is where Jar Jar really starts to annoy me. So after going through the planet core, which apparently it's okay, the Jedi are not come to think of it, yeah, the Jedi are not above messing with people's minds. They don't care. They don't care if you're the good guys, the bad guys, somewhere in between. Nope. Obi-Wan will do it to a stormtrooper. Qui-Gon does it to the leader of a people. Oh my god. Although I'm not sure if, why are you waving your hand around like that? I'm not sure if him doing this was really necessary, or if this was even supposed to be him. Do I even still have that book? I can't remember. Anyway, so they get to the palace, and they see Amidala and her entourage being escorted by the droids who have invasions illegal, blockading and starving the living crap out of these people. A-okay. No, I'm not letting that go. So yeah, so as they're coming down the road, we've got Qui-Gon, Obi-Wan, and Jar Jar on top, on the bridge overlooking it. When they get into range, they jump down there heroically, destroying all the droids. I'm sorry. Qui-Gon and Obi-Wan jump down there, destroying all the droids. Jar Jar gets caught up in the bridge, and in this big fight scene, music's blaring, lasers are shooting, the Jedi are waving their lightsabers, and then Jar Jar just falls right down in front of it all. This is... Yeah. This is basically what it is. This is basically what Jar Jar does. Jar Jar's like the Lois Lane of this film. He has one thing, and it's to never let you forget that he's there. Never. Things are going really good. There's Jar Jar being goofy. Freaking someone's about to die. There's Jar Jar being goofy. Oh my god. Oh my god. And yet I still like this movie better. Alright, so they do that. They go free the pilots, and they take off. And now this is where we're introduced to, and you know what, up until recently, only recently has this come to my attention. R2-D2, or as I shall call him, Mary Sue D2, because this bastard can do everything. The shield's down. He just calmly walks down. He's sliding down the ship. The other droids are getting blasted. And he just kind of, while they're all trying to do the circuits and all this stuff, trying to fix everything, what does R2 do? Takes a wire from here, pulls it out, puts it over here, boom, done. Like, really? Now, people can argue that the droids had already probably done most of the fixing, and basically that's R2 just... But he gets it's like, oh, you were so brave, R2-D2, and all this and that. It's like, really? Really? This is a droid who just did his job. Why don't I get a freaking... Oh my god. Just oh my god. But he basically gets... he practically gets a medal. He gets a freaking shining from Padme, which I'm not sure how... I don't know how old Natalie Portman was when this... But anyway, I'm losing track. Arrgh. So, okay, now we're going back to the story. And we're going to Tatooine. Why Tatooine? Because it's controlled by the Hutts, not the Federation. Makes sense. Hutts aren't looking for them.